Hey guys, and welcome back. It is Jaff Master Flash. How are you all doing? Welcome back. It is more with the CleverBoy Racing Team. We are at the new circuit, Zandvoort. Say new circuit, it's a new iteration of an old F1 circuit, and this is my qualifying lap. We were due upgrades. Unfortunately, they failed. I'm hoping now we've got China. No, we haven't got China next. We have got. Oh my god, my mind's gone blank. Anyway, we should have them by Monaco now. I'm hoping that the car will be less draggy. The power seems to be there, but I'm losing a lot of time in the straights compared to the Ferraris, the Red Bulls and the Mercedes. I think if I can get the drag of the car sorted out, I think that I'll be able to quite quickly start challenging. Like I said, this season is just about establishing the team, fighting as far as we can go, and then season 2 then hoping to establish myself as a force to be reckoned with. But I've got to be honest, Hanoi and Zandvoort, wow, I really like those circuits. Just can't, honestly, Zandvoort to me feels, after watching what happened at Silverstone this weekend, it feels very dangerous track, especially sector 1. When you come onto the hairpin, you are in 7th gear, flat out going into turn 6, and the only thing you've got to the side of you is a wall, or the steel reinforced walls. And the thing is, if a tyre was to go there, like Kvyat did, the only way the car is going is spinning out into the wall, and it just seems very dangerous to me. But then that's just me, and I'm not an F1 driver. I'm a sim racer, or a pretend sim racer, because I seem to cause more errors than I do actually racing. But nevertheless, at a really good, decent qualifying at Zandvoort, really did. I managed to get a P4. The car doesn't lack speed. The speed is okay in the car. The car handles really well throughout the corners of a circuit. Like I said, the car at the start, if anybody watched the live stream, was balanced. It is really well balanced. However, it does lack straight line speed, not from the engine, but the car aerodynamically is not very good in a straight line. But I'm addressing those issues. I've got loads of aero upgrades due. As I said, they failed. I'm hoping now that they will be back before Monaco, or just after Monaco. It's a shame when starting out, upgrades fail so quickly. I think I've upgraded almost after every race that I had R&D points for, and everything's failed. I've got currently, I think, 5 or 6 maybe R&D things in the pipeline. I've even got a major engine upgrade, so I'm hoping to get that. But I think starting out is just going to be a story of failure, because at the moment, I think every time I go for an upgrade,
we're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Every time I seem to put an R&D upgrade on, I seem to fail. Even there's a 40% chance of failure, but that 40% chance at the minute seems like 100% chance, because everything is failing on me all the time, and then I'm having to spend more R&D points to try and get them back, which is a little bit unfair, because you'd already spent the R&D points developing them in the first place, which is a bit of a kick in the teeth. But yeah, maybe there's another way. Maybe Codemasters will introduce something like you can spend the pit coins that you wear rather than spending your R&D points. because to spend the same thing twice after a failure is unfair when it costs twice as much to get that upgraded chance lowered, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. But we've got rain coming in 10 to 15 minutes, so it'd be interesting to see how this car, our dry setup on this car, works out in the wet. I'm not hoping for miracles. Would have got past Hamilton then if he hadn't blocked me off. Zandvoort is very tricky for overtaking, very tricky indeed, just like Monaco to me. So yeah, as I was saying about the wall, this is the hairpin, turn 3-4 I think, a little lock up, which is great. But yeah, you're straight on the power, you're down 6th gear, 7th gear, you could probably take your 8th gear, and see what I mean, if a tyre was to go right there, you've only got wall either side, and just seems really tight enclosed and very dangerous. But nevertheless, I really enjoyed the race here, even though it was in the wet. As you can see that the Mercedes, the Ferraris, they're already seconds, or a second in front of me, and the Red Bull catches me. I'm assuming the Red Bull is using the rich mode and its ERS deployment, but yeah, nevertheless, I lose so much time. I gain time through the corners, but on the straights I lose a lot. Hoping the aero upgrades will sort that out. I know I'm going to unlock the chassis factory, or the factory upgrade, which allows me to get tier 2 parts. So I think for now I'm just going to need to concentrate on aero and chassis to try and reduce that drag. And yeah, like I said, hoping come Monza, Singapore, that I'll have the shell of a decent car, and who knows, we can stop actually finishing outside the podiums and maybe get to a podium. Even if we don't, as long as the car is performing as well as it should be, I'm hoping season 2 comes along and I can establish myself, or establish CleverBoy Racing Team as a force to be reckoned with. But I am absolutely loving my team at the moment. Hope you guys are. I hope you guys are all well, and let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. Hope you have a fantastic day, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power. Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop. Engine is showing small signs of wear. Power output will be down. We want to pit this lap, so push now. Right, come in at the end of this lap. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit. Release, release, pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. car gap to the car in front is 1.8 seconds. Juan Manuel is coming in for his stop. We're leading our teammate by 9.8 seconds. Has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre. Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change. Yellow flag. Okay, clear. Caution, caution, the safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta. Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Okay, we can take you this lap. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Exit now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled. Juan Manuel is in the pits. Juan Manuel in the pits. The gap to the car behind is 1.5 seconds. The gap to the car ahead is 7.4 seconds. To teammate behind is 29.4 seconds. We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Vettel's leading the race. The gap behind us is 3.9 seconds. This is your final lap of the race. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Difficult race then on a circuit that demands complete concentration, but they've persevered to take the win here today. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating was a huge advantage today.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today and a stunning win for Ferrari. So let's review the updated drivers' standings. Sebastian Vettel is our new championship leader after a great result. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari take the lead at the top of the table. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.